Start with Liv, a DoorDash delivery driver who found herself at the center of a social media storm. Liv introduced herself in a video, explaining how she delivered food to a man whose door was already open. She claimed the encounter turned into an incident of sexual assault, and she recorded the situation, later posting the footage online. The video quickly went viral, drawing massive attention and sparking heated debates across platforms. But as the story gained traction, the narrative began to shift. Instead of being seen solely as a victim, Liv soon faced unexpected consequences for her actions. As the video spread, public sympathy initially leaned toward Liv. However, the situation took a dramatic turn. Authorities began to scrutinize her actions, and the focus shifted from her allegations to her decision to record and share explicit footage without consent. This led to her losing her job at DoorDash, and soon after, legal charges were filed, not for the alleged assault, but for unlawfully distributing explicit content. This reversal set the stage for a complex legal battle, highlighting how quickly public perception and legal standing can change in the digital age. Legal proceedings began with Liv's court appearance, drawing even more public attention. Her lawyers requested that cameras be banned from the courtroom, hoping to shield her from further exposure. However, the judge denied the request, pointing out the irony that Liv had previously been comfortable filming and sharing the incident herself. This moment underscored the tension between public accountability and personal privacy, especially when someone who once sought the spotlight now wishes to avoid it. The courtroom became a stage for examining these conflicting interests. The immediate aftermath of the incident, DoorDash took decisive action. Both Liv and the customer involved were banned from the platform, signaling the company's zero-tolerance stance on controversies that could damage its reputation. This move reflected the broader corporate trend of distancing from any potential legal or PR risks. For Liv, this meant not only facing legal trouble but also losing her livelihood. The company's response added another layer to the story, showing how businesses react swiftly to viral scandals in the age of instant information. As news of the case spread, public reaction became sharply divided. Many people initially rallied behind Liv, expressing outrage and support for her claims, but as more details emerged, including evidence that contradicted her story, some supporters began to withdraw their backing. The debate intensified online, with heated arguments about who was truly at fault. This polarization highlighted how quickly social media can amplify and then reverse public sentiment, especially when new facts come to light. Key theme that emerged from the public discourse was the double standard in how men and women are treated in cases involving privacy and non-consensual recordings. Many pointed out that if the roles were reversed, the legal and social consequences might have been far more severe for a male accused. This sparked important conversations about gender bias, victimhood, and the need for consistent standards of justice, regardless of who is involved. The story is a powerful example of how quickly content can go viral and change lives overnight. What began as a personal experience shared online soon escalated into a national conversation, legal action, and job loss. The speed at which information spreads today means that anyone can find themselves in the spotlight, for better or worse. This scene reminds us of the responsibility that comes with sharing sensitive content online, and the unpredictable consequences that can follow. This case is significant because it sets a legal precedent, a woman being held accountable for unlawfully sharing explicit footage. Such outcomes are rare, especially in cases where initial public sympathy is with the accuser. The legal system's decision to prosecute Liv for her actions rather than the original allegation sends a strong message about the importance of respecting privacy laws and the consequences of digital misconduct. The case also raises questions about the role of digital evidence in modern justice. Videos and recordings can be powerful tools for exposing wrongdoing, but they can also be misused. In Liv's situation, her own footage became the basis for legal action against her. This highlights the need for careful consideration before sharing any content online, as digital evidence can be a double-edged sword. Incidents sparked broader debates about social justice and disparities in how cases are handled based on gender, race, and public perception. Many commentators noted that similar cases involving men often result in harsher penalties and less public sympathy. This scene encourages viewers to reflect on these disparities and consider how justice can be applied more fairly in the future. DoorDash's decision to ban both parties involved in the incident demonstrates how companies are increasingly proactive in managing their public image. By acting quickly, DoorDash aimed to avoid further controversy and legal complications. This approach is becoming more common as businesses navigate the challenges of viral scandals and the court of public opinion. Controversial aspect of the case was the accusation of fake victimhood. Some critics argued that Liv's actions undermined genuine victims by making false or exaggerated claims. This sparked heated debates about the impact of such cases on public trust and the challenges faced by real victims seeking justice. The scene highlights the importance of distinguishing between true and false allegations in the pursuit of fairness. Narrator urges viewers to think critically about the evidence presented in such cases. It's easy to be swayed by emotional stories or viral content, but true justice requires careful examination of facts and accountability for all parties involved. This scene emphasizes the need for a balanced approach, where both accusers and accused are subject to the same legal standards. While documenting incidents can be crucial for seeking justice, it also carries risks. In Liv's case, her own recording became the evidence that led to her prosecution. This scene explores the pros and cons of filming interactions, reminding viewers that documentation should be done responsibly and with respect for privacy laws. As the story concludes, it's clear that the DoorDash incident offers important lessons about digital responsibility, legal accountability, and the power of public opinion. The case challenges us to think more deeply about how we respond to viral stories, the standards we apply to all individuals, and the need for fairness in both the legal system and social media. Moving forward, it's crucial to balance empathy with critical thinking and ensure justice is truly served.